Three parallel chords of length 12 k and 16 units are in a circle as shown. If the chord of length k is equally spaced 2 units away from each of the other chords, what is the value of k? Express your answer in simplest radical form. So you will notice that this point O, if I name it O, is the center of the circle. So if that's the center of the circle, and if we draw lines from the center of the circle to the ends of the chord, that would make these lines the radius. So all of these lines are the radius. And what that means is, what we have done is drawn isosceles triangles. So if you were to name them A, B, and C, D, and E, and F. So triangle OAB is isosceles, triangle OCD is isosceles, and triangle OEF is isosceles. And now if we drop a perpendicular from the point O onto EF, so if we say OX is perpendicular to EF, OX is also perpendicular to CD and to AB. So OX is perpendicular to AB, CD, and EF. And what happens is OX is the perpendicular, not only perpendicular, and also the bisector. Now this is important because what we will be using to find the value of k is actually Pythagoras theorem. It's nothing more than an extensive application of Pythagoras. So that's what we do. So why I said that it bisects, because XF would be 6, and so if these points, I don't want to make it too cluttered, but I can still maybe name them. So I can say this is like point P and point Q. So if that's the case, then you'd have QD equals K out of 2 and PB equals 8. This would be 8, 16 out of 2. So maybe I would write it if so for clarity. So we can say that PB, so we can say PB equals 8, QD equals K out of 2, and QF equals 6. So now applying the Pythagoras theorem, before we do that, we don't know something, and then assume, there's some assumption we have to do. So we assume that OP equals X. So you can take any letter. I've chosen X. OP equals X, and radius equals A. So that means all of this is A. So these are all A, A, and that equals OA and OF, and so on, they're all A. So they are the radius, they're all the radius, OE, OC, OA. Right, so we name the radius, we say is A units. Right, now let's look at triangle OAB. So we can do in triangle OAB, we can write x square plus, so we can write x square plus PB square So I may, if I write OP square plus PB square equals OB square. So OP is x square plus PB is 16 out of 2. So that would be 8 square equals A square. This is one set of equations. The next one we'll get in triangle OQD. We get, now here we have been given something that I forgot to mention. We've been given that this distance, the chord K, is equidistant. It's like 2 units equally spaced. So PQ equals 2 equals QX. So it's a good thing I named it. So we can say that PQ equals QX equals 2. So in triangle OQD, not OQD, OPD, in triangle OPD, what happens is you have x plus 2 whole square plus k out of 2 whole square, and that equals a square. And so you see we can put in the value of a square. We can use, instead of writing a square, we can write x square plus 8 square. So we can write, therefore, x plus 2 whole square plus k out of 2 whole square equals x square plus 8 square. Or if we remove the brackets, we get x square plus 4x plus 4 plus k square out of 4 equals x square plus 8 square. So this x square and x square go away, and we are left with, therefore, 4x plus k square out of 4 equals 8 square minus 4, that is 64, minus 4, and that is 60. Yeah. So then this remains another equation. So we have eliminated a square. So we found out what, written one in terms of other. So write a square in terms of x square, a in terms of x, I should say. So then the next one, if I put blue, so in that's not the right. So if I say that in triangle, the next one, the last triangle in triangle OXF, what we have is x plus 4 now. So x plus 4 square plus 6 square equals a square. So once again, instead of a square, we can put x square plus 8 square. So we write x square plus 16 plus 8x. I should write 8x plus 16. A plus 6 square equals x square plus 8 square. So the squares go away. We are left with 8x equals 64 minus 36 plus 16, 52. So that equals, minus 2 is 2, is 12. So x equals 12 out of 8, that is 3 out of 2. 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 2 is 8. So we get x is 3 out of 2, and we use that in this equation. So what we get is putting the value of x, so that's 3 out of 2 here, we'd get 4 times 3 out of 2 plus k square out of 4 is 60, and that'd be 2. So 3 times 2 is 6. So we get, therefore, k square out of 4 equals 60 minus 6, and that is 54. So therefore k square is 4 times 54. I don't multiply it straight away, I just leave it like that because I have to express in simple radical form. So I can do, therefore k is the square root of 4 times 54, and that is 2 outside the root multiplied by 9 times 6 is 54. So 9 outside would give me 3, and then root 6, and that is 6 root 6. So I get the value of k equals 6 root 6.